And a good Wednesday evening to you. This weather video is driven by 802cars.com, representing 802 Toyota, Twin City Subaru, 802 Honda, all located off of exit 7 on Interstate 89. Looking at a weather system here, this is an area of low pressure back over here, and this disturbance is going to be swinging on through. This is mostly just virga, and you can really see by there's no real precipitation falling here. All the reported precipitation reaching the ground is back here, so just ignore this. Mainly high and mid-level clouds. Now, this is going to be arriving, it looks like, down in the overnight period, and mostly toward daybreak, spreading mostly across southern parts of Vermont. Technically, it looks like the worst of it coming through parts of Massachusetts and near the Vermont border, and then continuing to overspread the region. Lightest accumulations will be up to the northern areas, and we are looking at snow, but eventually it's going to be mixed in this particular area here across the southern couple of counties of Vermont, a little bit further into Rutland and Windsor County. Let's take a look at the latest computer modeling of the European. So you can see the leading edge of the rain. It's beginning to push into the region. This is valid at 8 o'clock this evening. And this is about 2 o'clock in the morning. This would be 5 in the morning. And you can see that snow has overspread the region. Relatively light. We're not looking at anything major. However, there's a little bit of moderate precipitation associated with this right across the northern areas. And so as we run the model, you can see the little bit of freezing rain here, some sleet, some wet snow. And it really is the southern 4 counties of Vermont mostly affected. Just barely flurries up in the northern tier regions, much lighter, just kind of being grazed. And then precipitation begins to roll on out. But there will be a little bit of glazing in these particular areas, especially in the Berkshires and right along the Vermont-Massachusetts border region, a little bit south of Route 9. Some indications is maybe as much as a couple tenths of an inch. So heads up on that. It all exits out as rain. And this shouldn't be much of a problem, a couple leftover sprinkles. And then we have our second weather system. The front end is just warm air advection, warm front. We get into temperatures here in the 60s, and there may actually even be some breaks in the clouds, some intervals in the clouds of sunshine. And that's going to set the stage for convection, as temperatures will be basically in the 60s, and it's going to be a pretty warm day. And so we're getting into a little bit of a spring-like or even early summer thoughts here. And this looks like a line of thunderstorms, and these stronger thunderstorms will then push on through and eventually exit out of the region during the evening, but change over to a little bit of flurry action, some sprinkles, and then we get into better conditions on Saturday, Sunday, and Monday of next week. Okay, this is the latest snowfall projection. So this comes in, you can see right around the Berkshires, just a couple tenths of an inch, almost a half inch, a little further to the south there, and then you can see it overspread. Gets into, this is by 11Z, that's 7 o'clock in the morning tomorrow, first light. And we're continuing to see about maybe localized amounts of around 3 inches of wet snow total here. And that's going to be about all she wrote by around 15, 16Z. Just a little leftover mixed precipitation, mostly changing over to rain showers. And again, temperatures will warm up during the afternoon hours in the low and middle 40s. And once again, this is just virga. Roger Hill, Wuthering Heights. Thanks for watching.